TechBuzz.com. Today we're looking at one of Bosch's new vacuums. It's the 3931A-PB. It's a 13-gallon wet-dry shop vacuum with a patented power broker system. I'll tell you a little bit about the power broker system in a minute. But first, my general impression is that Bosch has created a really nice, heavy-duty, industrial-grade shop vacuum for contractors. This thing is perfect for carpenters, concrete workers, anybody that's making a mess on the job site. This thing is built to last. It's got a ton of features, and it's a vacuum that I think you'll really enjoy having on the job site. So let's get right into it and take a look at some of the features. Okay guys, let's start right off at the control panel, because this is really the heart and soul of this new vacuum system, and it really offers us an insight to some of the great benefits and features that this vacuum offers. Right off the bat, we've got a place for hooking up power to a power tool. So you may want to hook up a vacuum to, let's say, your palm sander. Maybe it's a jigsaw, maybe it's a miter saw. In this instance, I've got my sander hooked up to it, and what's going to happen is when I turn on the sander, the vacuum is going to turn on, and then the vacuum is going to continue to run until the sander is shut off, and the vacuum runs an additional 7 seconds. This allows us to evacuate all of the sand from the tool and make sure that everything's clean. So that's this benefit, and it's really excellent. I mean, if you're running a rotary hammer, any kind of power tool, this thing's going to be perfect. Next up is what I really like in this new system, and it's Bosch's Pulse Clean filter cleaning system. Okay, it sounds like it's a whole mouthful of words, but this option allows you to turn this vacuum on in several stages. So you can turn it on, just plain old turning it on, and vacuum just as you would normally with a normal vacuum cleaner. Or you can turn it to just power tool, and what that is that, just as I explained, when you turn the power tool on, the vacuum's going to come on, then it has a 7-second delay. But the feature that I like the best, and one that I'm really bumping my head wishing I had designed, because I'd probably be a rich man when this all settles out, is this new pulse cleaning system that Bosch has. Think about it. The old days, we'd have a shop vacuum, we'd fill it up until the suction went down, and then what would we do? We'd take the top off, we'd pull the cylindrical filter out, we'd bang it on the side of a trash can, we'd try to knock all the fine dust out. There'd be a huge cloud of dust that we ultimately ended up breathing in, and we'd put it back in so we could extend the longevity of that filter. Well, Bosch is doing it for us automatically now. When you put this on Pulse Clean, what's going to happen is it's going to physically shake the top cartridge filters and make sure that they're as clean as they can be, and really extend the life of the cartridge, and also how long you can work before you need to clean things up. This is a huge benefit. This is going to allow you to do those jobs with fine dust, or whether it's sawdust, concrete dust, things like that. But this thing is huge. I love this feature, and you can either turn it on to clean the filters, or you can turn it on in the situation with the power switch here, so that when you turn off the tool after it's finished with its 7 seconds, it's going to shake the canisters clean. Great feature, something I really love. And then lastly is this new trademark feature that Bosch is offering, and it's the power broker. This thing is excellent. Think about it. You're on the job site, you're at an old home, and the people have kind of limited power, and you're working, let's say you're doing a kitchen renovation, and they've got these old 15-amp breakers, and every time you turn on the power saw combined with the vacuum cleaner, the breaker trips. Well, with a power broker, what you can do is you're going to run your saw through the vacuum, and what we're going to do now is we're going to dial down the amperage to the vacuum until we have enough power so that the saw is running, the vacuum is running, and we're not tripping the breaker. This is going to equally distribute those amps between the two. Combine that with the fact that Bosch is using a soft start on their motor, we can manage that electricity and that power need so that we're not tripping breakers. It's all about productivity. No more running down to fix the breaker when it's tripped. This is an excellent feature. You're going to really like it, especially for guys doing renovation work. This is excellent idea. To get access to this container, there's a handle on either side, and it's really easy. You just flip it off, flip both of them aside, and then you're going to lift up this canister. And what you're going to find is that the cartridges are mounted in the top here. You can see there's a cartridge on either side, and this is what the Pulse Clean is cleaning out when it shakes them. So it's knocking the dust down. This is a lot different than a lot of other shop vacuums, because traditionally that cartridge is way down inside, and it's actually buried in all the dust and stuff. And here what we've got is we've got the two cartridges mounted up high, okay, where they can't be down in the dust, and then everything's dropping down below. And you can see all the dust in the bottom of this thing. It's full of stuff that is shaken down to the bottom. The other feature I really like is they have this 26-foot long heavy-duty cord. I mean, how often do you run around looking for an extension cord for one of these vacuums? This thing is wonderful, and it's going to make a huge difference on access and job sites and not having to worry about finding extension cords. Nice place to hang it on the side as well. Last but certainly not least is this hose. A lot of shop vacuums have a very stiff, hard plastic hose. This thing is wonderful. It's a really nice hose, very flexible, it doesn't get kinked up a lot. Has a nice rubber connection on here that fits onto most Bosch tools. They also sell a bunch of adapters. They sell accessories for this, wands, extra long hoses, different bags, things of that nature. So once again, there are a lot of features here, a lot of accessories that you can buy, and this will work with virtually any of your Bosch tools, frankly for that matter, any other power tool in the market. So a lot of great features here. So there you have it, folks. This is the Bosch 3931A-PB. It's a 13-gallon wet-dry vac. You know, they're selling online for about $550. Sounds like a lot of money, but the reality is that this thing is built to last. It's built for the job site. So if you're looking to make sure that your job sites are clean, they're professional looking, that you're staying healthy for not only yourself and your crew, but also your clients, it's really important that you invest money in a high-quality shop vacuum, a job site shop vacuum like this. So take a look at what Bosch has to offer. I think you're going to really like it. It's a top quality product and one that I am very impressed with. I'm Todd from ToolboxBuzz.com. Thanks for visiting us today, and we'll see you at the next tool review.